It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Okay, so madimik ya ri tumela thata go itisa le wena mo lenana gong la gago le itumedisang le winning safta ka Labone Expresso's live, baby. Now, earlier on in the show, we chatted with the Innovation in Theatre Award winners at the 52nd edition of the Fleur de Cap Theatre Awards, Mabukanye Art Room. And now we're joined by Pieter-Dirk Uys, the legendary Ntate Pieter-Dirk Uys, an all-out theatre legend and Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, and Ameera, Conrad and Cleo Raatus from the four newcomers and recipients of the Encore Award, who are going to be sharing their thoughts on Mr. Pieter-Dirk Uys as well, and all the fresh faces in the theatrical spaces in South Africa. So thank you very much for joining us this morning. And I'm going to start off with you first.
With me first?
Yeah, with you first.
Okay.
Pieter-Dirk Uys. As ik mag ik zeggen?
Nee, wat nonsens.
Nog niet. But you, of course, have this iconic character that I think is known by many generations, Tannie Evita, who was a commentator on the state of the nation, as it were, during the apartheid regime. Even right now, still very relevant. What do you think the significance is of this character that you build up historically in the context of South Africa and its building?
Well, I'm so glad she's not here because I don't want to meet her face to face. That's one for sure. You know, it's very nice to have created a character as a performer, and this character has got a bigger life than I have. I mean, she is the most famous white woman in South Africa and now in the ANC. I mean, she's a member of the ANC. They deserve her.
A card-holding
They
member.
really deserve a card-holder cadre. It's just a case of listening to where the rhythm of the world goes, and somehow Tannie Evita fits in with that. Cooking for reconciliation. And I've always known that if she says something, I don't always have to agree.
Do you actually have moments like that? A lot of those kind of moments?
There are moments that I don't know how to actually confront things because I'm so angry.
Wow.
You know, Minister Dlamini, I want to meet her somewhere and clap her very hard because I'm so upset by what's happening. But Evita does it with such dignity, and she says, "Ag nie sies tog wat weet sy. Sê maar sê begin maar. You know, you can't blame apartheid for everything. You've got to give her a chance." And so there's always got to be a smile. Not because it's funny, but because you sort of understand that there is a point of view that also needs to be outed. So Evita is very upset that she's not on the show, by the way. She would have sat right here and put the children on the floor and sort of like, you know, tell them stories. So it's fun.
And then you look at that iconic photo
she's adopted that poor little thing.
Wow. And speaking of using theatre as a platform of not just entertainment, but confronting real issues that are relevant, this is where you guys come in, Ameera and Cleo, with your play, The Fall, that is an account of, you know, the student uprising and a mobilization of the consciousness of the mind, if you will. Tell me about this play and how you feel it contributed to this very relevant and important conversation.
Well, I think that when we sort of started creating it, we were in a space where we had all been part of the student movements as members of UCT's sort of student body. And we felt like there was a hole in the narrative, like there was a gap, that the media was saying things, the politicians were saying things, the university was saying things, but you weren't really hearing from the students. And so with the Baxter Theatre gave us this amazing opportunity to tell our own stories and to tell the stories of the people that were around us and that we were interacting with. We thought, you know, there's no way that we could pass up this opportunity. And I think that to be able to contribute to a narrative that's so right now and like ever present in the sense that, you know, universities have just opened again and who knows what's going to happen again this year, is quite incredible for us as young actors and theatre makers.
Clear?
Agreed. She said it all.
Absolutely, she said it all. But I want to know, because I mean, you now hold the power to give that first-hand account, and how do you then use this powerful platform to not only speak a message, but speak a message of truth, so that the message is actually gotten and it doesn't sound to people like it's inflated. It's what the points you're raising are relevant. How do you go about doing that?
Well, I think for us, we made sure that every single character was represented. So, for example, within the play, there are certain characters that have no idea what decolonization is, that have no idea why fees must fall. So then you already have the public represented in that point where some of them don't understand, so they're represented there. So we try to have an objective view within the play while still remaining true to the stories of the students and to a lot of people. So a lot of the stories that we portrayed were researched. So a lot of it didn't happen to me, a lot of it didn't happen to Ameera. But they're true because we got them from first-hand accounts.
Wow.
But yeah, we try to remain objective within it all because the main objective of the play is to give people an insight as to what happened in the 2015 and part of the 2016 student movements, so that they could better understand it. Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. And that is all told within the play called The Fall. And thank you very much to Pieter-Dirk Uys and to Ameera and Cleo for joining us this morning as well. Of course, we know South African theatre. We're celebrating it today. It is an ever-changing space that we can all enjoy, but of course, I think most importantly, learn from, as it's used as a powerful medium to talk about the most relevant topics and subjects of the day. Right now, it's time for us to get our bodies moving on this Monday morning, and here's Jody and Zoe with some exercise.